Xanadu was a concept of mine that I started because it took me a while doing business in Zambia, and I got so tired, and I just wanted a place to escape. And so Xanadu was born out of that. Just space and to relax and forget about the world.
I've worked in many luxury resorts in Africa before, but this one is truly something special and unique.
This all reminds me really on Lost Lorien, the Lord of the Rings Alp city, like in the movies, and it looks like it is out of this movie. It's like a movie set.
Hii ni villa nyumba, ni villa mpya ya Xanadu. Na hii ndio nyumba kubwa au villa kubwa kuliko nyumba zote kwa hapa Xanadu. Na hii ndio nzuri na ndio namba moja.
To put Xanadu into words is quite unique. It is a very different experience, and to describe it in a sentence is quite difficult.
I've been in luxury hotels all over the world with different aspects of luxury and different cultures. But this is something I didn't expect.
Xanadu, the concept and design was a little bit of, it was not something planned. You know, the concept and architecture of Xanadu is not something that I thought about, like it wasn't thought about years before. It's something that just happened. Honestly, it just came natural.
When I first entered the resort, it's crazy how green and embedded in nature everything is. It's really like a unique atmosphere with having the sound of the sea, the birds, the sun falling in, creating really a unique atmosphere. Yeah, it's just surreal.
One of the perks of working in Xanadu is that you feel like you work in a botanical garden all the time.
I love nature. I grew up most of my life, the past few years in Norway, so that taught me to love nature a lot. So when I came to Zanzibar, it was a must. You know, incorporating the trees and building around them and not cutting them at all was #1 priority.
On a daily basis, when I create the menus, I do keep in mind that I try and stay sustainable as far as I can, up to, I would say, 100% if I could every day. Including of those ingredients, we do use coconut, lime, ginger, spices that we get from the island as well.
We've got an animal farm in our garden, as well as a herb and vegetable garden, and we try to use as much as possible of our own produce, and then we use the locally sourced ingredients from other farm to table that are around the island that we manage, rather than just buying from big suppliers.
Most of our guests come to enjoy the food and wines because it's very exclusive.
The guests can decide where to eat. We have the pool area, main pool area. We have the beach area, and most of them who wants privacy, they do it on the villas, because each villa has its own terrace.
Every guest gets a private butler. And the reason that we do this is so that the service is personalized for everybody, and they get to know their guests, they get to know the types of pleasures that they would have, the different experiences for them, and they create different experiences, different places to have lunch and dinner, different activities that may be recommended for them, anything that they would like to do, we then go ahead and organize for them so that the guest has nothing but leisure to worry about.
The people here are awesome. So I know it from different other hotels all over the world where the people and the staff is acting like robots, and they are not allowed to talk initially or not allowed to laugh. But here you get a warm welcome.
I've worked with different directors, but here it's different. My life has changed a lot. and I feel at home because we work as a family, and she's one of the lady with a big heart. She's here and she listens to everyone. This reflects to the guest a lot, because once we are happy inside, and even us, we are happy to serve the client, and always our clients are happy from us.
Social interaction is extremely important in Africa. So having our staff feel part of the family was top on the agenda. So yeah, we made it happen. Absolutely, they are experiencing that. The guests are very, very happy to see this. It makes them relax, you know. It's, yeah, it makes a big difference for the guests.
Because now I'm taking all the pressure from the workers and everything, because I have to deal with the workers, the fundis. I'm really helping her a lot, but I thank God because I'm also learning a lot from her. Because dealing with the guys and everything, it's good for me also.
Kabla ya hapo zamani tulikuwa na mbingu, na sasa hivi tumeamua tujenge ambayo inaitwa nyota.
We have combined everything that we've learned from our previous villas to put together the ultimate premium experience that you will find in East Africa and perhaps in the world. It will have a life-size private plunge pool, a rooftop pool, and all the other trimmings and necessities and luxuries that you would expect to find with Xanadu villas.
One of the other factors about Xanadu was, of course, the main factor is, you know, is about relaxation. So it was very difficult in the beginning as I built this with a lot of concrete. There was some worries in the beginning that it would be a little bit too hard, but it took some time before I put everything together, make it soft, so the guests could really feel a sense of peace and easiness and not constructed squares and stuff like that.
Na nyota ni nyumba ambayo kubwa kuliko zote na ni nzuri kuliko zote. Na tumejenga sasa tuna miezi 7 toka tuanze kujenga.
Every single villa is amazing on its own, but completely unique. And that's why I would love to come back again and again and experience every single villa on its own and to see all of them.
Na sasa hivi tumebakisha mwezi mmoja ili kuimaliza. Na mimi ni fundi ambaye nipo hapa, ni fundi mkongwe wa siku nyingi. Na miaka kama 12 toka nipo na bosi Mama Elini. Na naye tunasaidiana kwa mengi. Tunashukuru kwa hilo.
Our owner and director has designed and built Xanadu from scratch. She has the amazing capability to envision buildings, details, a lot of effect that goes into details out of her imagination, and she's able to convey that to the people and to make sure that what she wants happens, and that is where the rest of the team becomes involved, and we all work together to ensure that her vision is carried forward and presented to our guests in the best possible way and at the highest possible standards.
On the construction side with Aline, she has a passion in building, and this is in her. We say it's a gift, because the way she's doing with the building, this is a gift she was born with.
Everything happens in here, and a couple of months later, you have a magnificent villa standing on Xanadu Villas.
So here at Xanadu, Arlene's vision is highly regarded in the choices that we make every day when creating menus for Xanadu.
Our director and owner has taken great care in every detail of this property. Everything has been selected with the finest attention to detail, quality, and experience. And for us as a team, we love coming together and making sure that this vision is adhered to and carried further, once again contributing to the experience of our guests.
It's just something that I went to bed and, you know, thought of, and I would wake up in the morning and I would draw sticks in the ground and imagine stuff being built in a certain way, and yeah, that's how we did it. I was lucky enough to have the African people who actually understand building from nothing with no drawings at all. That's because they're used to doing that in their nurture, you know, just drawing from the ground, explaining the concept in an African way. So it worked in my favor, actually. I was very lucky to come to this place that could allow me to do that. So I was blessed, very, very lucky. It's something when I come onto the build and I see how it's coming out and I see the dimensions. So I take a little bit of the planning and a little bit of day-to-day, you know, and see the dimensions and see the size, and I tweak it as time goes. So, you know, it has to fall naturally. It has to come naturally.